Yeah. What's up, bitches? We're doing it. Woo! Yeah. Doing it live. Oh, Jesus Christ. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Cumia'S Cucks back in its original time slot. Yes, decline host. We're doing it. It's good to be here. Jump in the chat room, hit subscribe, hit that like button, Danielle Ashley. What are you waiting for? Dennis Menace, what are you waiting for? Loading, what are you waiting for? Stella B, hit the like button. Good to be here. It's been a rough 48 hours, guys. Sorry, I could not do the show yesterday at 4 p.m. I went to urgent care because I could not stop throwing up. And just to be honest, I could not stop having diarrhea. It was just continuing over and over. As you know, on Friday Snipe show, Mudshark Loves Misery, I started feeling weird in the middle of the show, and you guys were telling me to go get some Pepto-Bismol. I did that. Then I went to my show, and I wasn't feeling good at the show. But when I went on stage, I hadn't done stand-up in a while, so the nerves were there. The crowd was great, so I started to feel a little bit better. Then after the show, I did the merch, Hypocrisy Police, and I got some food. And then I immediately threw up all the food when I got home. So I went to bed, woke up, had some breakfast, threw it up. Had a protein shake, threw it up. So I'm like, something's going on. I had a fever. So I went to urgent care, and long story short, food poisoning. Food poisoning. And I know the establishment where I got the food earlier that day. This is live, Soft 17. We're doing it live. God damn it, Flat Cack Jessica. Hit like. Someone poisoned the shark. Yes, somebody poisoned the shark. But I say the show must go on. I feel a little bit better. Had some breakfast this morning. So far, so good. I don't feel 100%, but the show must go on. But thank you for all the nice messages. I was getting DMs and messages. And it's all, I've never had food poisoning before, so this is a first. I thought maybe it was COVID. I know people don't get COVID anymore for some reason, but I thought maybe it was coming back around. Doodle says electrolytes, my friend. I just bought electrolytes. Just literally bought them. But so we're back, baby. We're doing it. We're doing it. Thank you so much for signing up to the Patreon. I want to thank the $100 Patreon tiers. Just out of the gate. Let's just get it all out of the gate before we get into the show. The great Ken Mosca, Glenn, Jared Thompson. Let's Go Brandon's no longer a $100 member. He's going through some stuff, but I'm giving him a shout out anyway. I'm wishing him the best right now. He's going through a situation that's not good. Stu John, Twinkle Ho 99, Frank McDonald, Tucker Steve, Jay from Japan, and the great David Chandler. You can also be a $100 sponsor. If you're pushing something, you got a product, you're running for mayor, sign up. I'll push it. I tell everybody on this list, what do you want me to promote? And nobody wants me to promote anything. There's W, man. Hope you feel 100% soon. $5. Thank you, W, man. That's very sweet, very kind. Yeah, I hope so too. I got a lot of stuff to do this week, so I need my health. Right? Matt?
God damn it, Matt, you know better.
All right. I'm so dumb. I think that's what I'm going to do for the super chats now. You pick your sound effect. What do you want me to play? Hey now, Leo Guns in the house. Well, it was an interesting week. Dick Fitzwills, did you get poisoned in Cape Coral? No, but I do want to promote that I will be at the Cape Cabaret in Cape Coral performing stand-up comedy Friday, August 11th. And guess what? I hope the two neighbors have the balls to attend. I'll be in your own backyard, bitches. You know what's going on. Shout out to Eric Shun, $1.99. So you really were a mud shark this weekend, huh? Yeah. Yes, there was some mud being slung. It was disgusting. It was gross. Oh my God. Where do we start? Okay, well, first and foremost, let's just start by saying, I told you so. And what did I tell you? Everyone in this world, the podcast wars of 2023, are all liars. All of them, across the board. All of them are liars. Every single one of them are lying to you. And they say they're not, they're lying. I've said this from the get-go. They're all lying. They all try to say I was the liar. I always come clean, but everyone's lying. Steel Toe's lying. Chrissy Mayer's lying. Frank's lying. Karl's lying. Karl's lying a lot. Gino lies. Gino lies a lot. Oh, yeah, Gino. Kevin Brennan's a liar. Big time liar. Maxwell's a liar. I just wanted to put that up there for fun. But they're all lying. Ray DeVito's lying. Patrick Melton's a liar. He lies through his teeth. He might be the worst one. I thought Steel Toe was the worst liar. Patrick Melton might be the worst liar out of everybody. I saw a clip of him talking. I go, nothing you're saying is true. It's all a lie. But yeah, Dennis the Menace, who lies the least? That's a good question. Who lies the most and who lies the least? Mason Portland says DeVito's the biggest liar. I got to tell you guys about Ray DeVito. Let me just listen, Ray's going to hate me anyway, and he's going to lie about me. I don't care. I really don't. I don't wish ill will on Ray at all, but Ray, I know this is going to go one ear and out the other because you don't listen to anybody. You don't. You listen to Kevin Brennan. That's it. All I'm asking, Chad is dead right about all these individuals outside Melton being liars. No, Melton's a liar. Trust me. He lies a lot. A lot of lying. There's a lot of similarities between Steel Toe and Patrick Melton. There's a ton. They're pretty much the same guy. I'll give Melton the edge of being the funnier one of the two, but they're liars. They're all lying. But I heard, Ray DeVito always likes to tell everyone, write a joke. Just write a joke. Write a joke. Hey, Ray, I heard about you at the Funny Stop this weekend. I had friends at that show, and you need to write some jokes, my friend. You're not this comic you think you are. You're not. You struggled, dude. And you can lie all you want, but you struggled. That's a fact. Hold on. I can't see shit. Oh. Do you go blind from food poisoning? goodness. We're doing it. I'm pushing through, guys. But damn. Sammy V's in the house. Shout out. $1.99. Hackverse Anonymous, Reddit for Hack News. Hackverse Anonymous, Reddit for Hack News. There's a Reddit called Hackverse Anonymous. I'm not aware of that one. But yeah, Ray, like I'm telling you, Ray, it's going to go one ear and not the other, but you're not built for any of this. You're not. And I've said from time and time again, and I've said it because I saw it when I stayed with him in Astoria a few years ago. Ray's an angry man. He's very angry. He's not this, hey, that's my buddy. Sammy V's my buddy. That's not him. Ray's angry. He's petty. He's selfish. He takes things for granted. He's not this great guy everyone says he is. And he's getting exposed left and right. But let's start this thing off with two liars lying. A lot of people were like, how come you never talk about Karl from WATP? You don't cover him enough. Well, congratulations. Today, you're getting your coverage. Because Karl is a liar too. Here's Ray on Karl's podcast. They started off and watch them both lie. They're both pretending they don't know what's going on. And in fact, it's titled, Ray DeVito Gets Ambushed by WATP. Meanwhile, Ray was fully aware this whole time Karl was going to do his podcast.
WATP.
We'll be reviewing a show called Rock Bottom.
Oh,
It's
Jesus. What did I just
Watch the bad acting by Ray.
walk into?
Hosted by our guest, Ray DeVito. Let's
Wait,
get
I
it
thought this was
started.
going to be
Hey,
a different rock bottom.
I didn't give you any
Whoa.
homework to do. This is easy for
Jeez.
you. I'm making this easy. Come
Wow.
on. You got to love this.
Calm down with the nervous energy, Karl. Jesus Christ. You gotta love this. Oh my God.
Now, Ray,
Oh, my. Jeez.
I was
stuck in a
checking out.
spider web. Are you kidding
Watch Ray just overdo this.
me?
Get
God.
confident, stupid.
I was checking
Jeez.
out a recent episode.
Calm down,
of
Ray.
your podcast. No,
Wow.
Ray, you see,
Jeez.
I know.
Wow.
Calm down. Now listen.
I can't believe
Jesus.
this has happened.
I'm here to
Unbelievable.
I'm
Gina
here to
going to
help.
be on this podcast too.
Oh.
Am I, like getting.
I'm here to help. I'm here to coach. We're in this together. I'm your friend. Trust me, Ray. This is going to be good for everyone involved. Because I went on your show recently. And I gave you some pointers about how to be a better broadcaster or podcast.
I want to point out how Karl thinks he's this master podcaster. He really thinks he's just this genius podcaster and how always telling people how they should podcast and what they should do. And it's annoying because, yeah, you do pretty well on the Patreon, but in the grand scheme of podcasting, you're not that great. You're just not. You're not getting Tom Segura numbers. You're not getting Theo Vaughn numbers. You're not getting Bert Kreischer numbers. You're doing decent for podcasters. And definitely in this world, you're doing better. Oh, there's Ray, Morty Smith. Eastern European $5, I guess. This is hilarious. You were best friends with Karl 2 weeks ago on Shuli's Love Fest. No one why your views are tanking a la Steel Toe. They're fine. I wasn't best friends with Karl. We got along in the moment, but I still think he's a tool. He's a dork. I don't think he's that great, but in the moment, it was fun. It was just a good moment. And I just want to point out, Morty Smith, you want to talk about phonies. These guys are phonies, dude. You could say anything you want about me, but they're fucking phonies, and I'm proving it right now. Ray was fully aware what he was walking into, and they're pretending this is not like, they're pretending like he got ambushed.
And it looks like you've taken some of my advice, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to compliment you on some of the things that you're doing over at Rock Bottom. It seems like you're changing direction on some things. Now, I do have some critique.
He is taking Karl's advice. Ray's now trying to do topics, and it's brutal. It's brutal because he doesn't really have an original opinion, or he doesn't really have like a honest opinion about things or a passionate opinion. He just like kind of reads headlines and he goes, oh, so-and-so said this, so I'll say it. That's another thing Ray and Karl do, and even Stuttering John, they just copy what everyone else is doing. They literally will copy things. And I'm going to point that out later on in the program about Karl. But Ray just sees what someone's saying or doing, and they'll just say, I'll start doing that. I'll start saying that. They just see and copy. I mean, it's like a fucking and one mixtape. It's just the same fucking bullshit. Just copying. So here's Karl pretending he's the master podcaster giving dumb Ray DeVito advice.
Not gonna lie,
It's not like you.
there's gonna be a critique or two,
Oh man!
but this is gonna be fun, Ray. We're gonna have fun with this.
I feel like I got tricked into going to the principal's office. It's like, geez.
No, it's like when you get that thing that says you want a free bike, and you go down to the precinct, and they're like, no, you just haven't paid your parking tickets. Actually, fuck.
Jeez. Yeah.
I was getting a free bike. It's a bike.
It's a morning zoo over here at WATP. Everything's funny. Everything's funny in the Rochester basement.
Yeah. I feel like, I just got Chris Hansen.
Well, if you haven't done anything wrong, then there's nothing to worry about.
Right.
You want to take a seat, Ray? Take a seat.
Take a seat.
You're over here.
Just SWAT team when I look up to his chat.
You probably want to tackle. Yeah, the show's not over.
This is so funny.
All right.
This is
Let's start off
great.
with one of my favorite things that Ray does on his show when he starts off his show.
Oh,
He likes to be informative. Ray.
oh, you're hurting
And
me.
this is what I enjoy about your show is that you share information with the audience, things that maybe we didn't know about that help us out. Now, you had just got done. You had a long.
He actually enjoys Ray DeVito's podcast. Nobody enjoys Ray DeVito except for Karl. He actually enjoys what Ray does. Nobody enjoys what Ray does. That's why he's getting trolled every fucking day on his show by his producers, by Shuley, by the chat room, by his guest.
Day you got up early. You did
Super
radio
chatters.
spots to promote your comedy gig. Then you had your comedy show. And so you're going to talk about going on radio stations. You have a lot of information about this.
Been up since 7:30 this morning, doing morning radio. I already forgot the station's name. One was a current music station. The other one, alternative, which used to be when I was young. When I was
Hit the like button, everybody. 250 views. Get yourselves a hype train. I got a special one for you today. Oh boy.
in high school, it'd be like the alt rock station. Now it's like alt classic rock, I guess.
All right. So what did I just learn just now? I learned that alternative stations back in the 90s would play new alternative rock, but nowadays they play older alternative rock. Right.
You know, it's
That's
the same.
how the
It's the
format has
same
changed.
thing. It's Candlebox. It's just Candlebox came out in 1996. So what do you
I'm
call
learning
that?
even more.
Yeah. What
right.
do you call that? It's still the same, like Alice in Chains, Soundgarden. And
No, I
Pearl
get
Jam.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Trust me. This is not over my head.
I know, Ray's so dumb. He's explaining the obvious. The Chan Man's in the house. Click the like button, everybody. $5 from the Chan Man and Spud. So hit that like button. I got a hype train coming for you. But you got to hit that. Richard G, hit the like button. Barry Watson, hit the like button. Ron Franklin, hit the. Rudy, hit the. Come on. Let's go.
I'm following this for real. I love that he comes out. He goes, I'm doing radio this morning. Does he have a story about it? No, he just goes, you know, I don't know what stations they were. I think one of them plays current music. The other one, I think I heard Pearl Jam. So that's what that is. Now, no, I shouldn't say that, Ray. You did learn something today. And you are going to tell us what you learned about, because you're from Cleveland, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you learned something about the
Alan
guy who
Freed.
named rock and roll.
That Alan Freed, who created. So the reason why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, Ohio, Alan Freed coined the phrase rock and roll. He's a promoter, and like it's kind of weird that it's in Cleveland. And I didn't know this, that Alan Freed ended up like disgraced because he was a radio DJ, but he was taking money to play records, and he ended up like bankrupt with no money and everything when he died or whatever. I don't know. I didn't fact check any of it, but now that's something I can go down a rabbit hole and find out. I did not know that, which I also think it's like shitty that rock and roll. he gets credit for it. Like, I mean, that's like someone that
Karl enjoys this podcast. He said it. He just said, what I enjoy about Rock Bottom podcast.
Comedy getting credit as the king of comedy.
Well, no, I have to disagree with you there. I don't think anyone thinks that Alan Freed is the king of rock and roll. I don't think that's what anyone's
coined the
saying.
phrase. Yeah.
Right. And I would say that the word comedy was probably invented by someone who wasn't a comedian.
So
the
Comedy Hall of Fame should be wherever they're from. See what I'm saying?
No.
Oh my God, this show's so good. Oh my God. So there's the work. That's a work. Pretending they didn't know what was going on. And then Ray comes on in and, oh my God, I can't believe it. You got it. Oh no. What did I walk into? Exactly what you agreed to. That's what you walked into. Oh, Jesus. Just so when they're calling me a liar, but Jesus Christ. All right, this guy said he got right here. Yeah. This guy's a member. Cousin Ed, not the biggest chat fan, but any of these dorks think they're better is laughable. I mean, that's the thing. They're like, they really do. They think they're like doing something different. They think they're comedically on another level. Karl just copies what everyone else does. He does. Jocktober was taken from Opie and Anthony. He copies. And let me point this one out because he goes after Kevin this week. Because, again, exactly what I told. I mean, it's so laughable. 3 weeks ago, Karl and Kevin were sucking each other's dicks. And now Karl realizes Kevin's a liar and he's a piece of shit. Oh, Chandler just gifted 20 memberships, everybody. Thank the great David Chandler. Thank you for letting me know on my end. This is great. Chandler hooked up everybody again, as always. Look at this. These are all the members. David Chandler is the Mother Teresa of all podcast wars. He's definitely the man. Well, thanks again to the great David Chandler. But going back to what I was saying, so Karl finds out that Kevin's a piece of shit. But 3 weeks ago, they were all shitting on me together, and Kevin was talking about how great Karl was, and Karl's calling him KB like they're old pals. KB. Karl's never met Kevin Brennan in person, but yet that's his buddy KB. Cousin It for $5. You could have left a super chat. I could have read something for you, buddy. Chandler is the winner of the podcast wars. He might as well be. I don't think any of us would argue that. But thank you to Cousin It. Boom! In my face. So here's this is another WATP clip. Hit like, everybody. This will be up with your new membership afterwards if you're just tuning in late. And it will be on Patreon. Here, let me get the scroll going. There it is. Hey, all right. Again, if you're just tuning in, hit the like button. And I'm sorry my energy level's not where it needs to be. I had food poisoning. I was out of commission all day yesterday. So today I'm struggling a little bit, but I kept my breakfast down, so we're off to a good start. Thank the Chandler and everybody else who told me to go get Pepto-Bismol. I did. All right.
Podcast, WATP.
Speaking of ladies, let's talk about Karen Brennan. Because Karen Brennan, for what...
All right, I want to point this out real quick. Again, here's an example of Karl's unoriginality. He saw Karen Brennan in a chat room, and somebody on Twitter said Karen Brennan. So now he's just like calling. Now he's just like he owns it. Like, Karen Brennan. You know, he heard everyone call him KB. He started calling him KB. Now it's Karen Brennan. And he just beats it into the fucking ground talking about him.
Whatever reason on Wednesday on Misery Loves Company tried to ruin my show. Now, we've been talking about this for a while. Very excited that Stuttering John and myself 1v1 debate. We got to talk a little bit on Misery Loves Company a month ago, but this was going to be just him and me.
He looks so foolish doing when you do the shows with the puppets and the potatoes. You just look dumb.
And he said he was doing research on me, and he's got all these questions. He's going to expose me and my hypocrisies. You know, he's a hypocrisy police over there.
I know he thinks he's this master broadcaster, and he has a voice. It's like fucking nails on a chalkboard. It is brutal to listen to. It's this like he talks with this excitement that he can't get out of his mouth, and it's just it's cringe.
It's one of his jobs.
People were looking forward to this. They're looking forward to this debate that we were going to have. Well, for some reason, and not just some reason, I know exactly why Karen did this, and we'll get into it.
Exactly.
Karen decided to
Karen
on my own show.
Karen.
No, just making sure people know I'm hitting points.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So this is Karen Brennan trying to actively ruin my show.
Carl, we get it. We get it. He's Karen. We get it. We all of us get it. Karen Brennan. We got it. You didn't have to call him Karen Brennan 9 times. Do the joke that you saw on Twitter and keep it moving. You like to teach everybody about podcasting? Let me teach you about comedy, Karl. I know you're like, you don't find me funny or whatever, but I've been doing stand-up for over 20 years. You stick and go. Told the joke already. Hit like everybody.
I don't like people talking shit behind your back and then be like, and then Carl's gonna act like he's your best pal when you do his fucking show.
And that's why. You tell me, should I do this or not?
No, fuck no.
All right, then I'm not doing it.
What is he paying you?
We're just gonna split the soup.
What is it, see, this is the thing about Karen. I can't believe that's where his head goes. What's Karl?
Karen. You can't believe Kevin Brennan's all about money, and that's all he cares about is money, Karl. You're surprised. You're shocked by this. You can't believe that's where his head went. Now, let me also point out how insignificant Jim Stansel is. Like, why is he on the show? What does he bring? He just sits there with his dumb sunglasses on, and he never says anything funny. He's a fucking dud. That's the reason why Kevin's show sucks.
Paying you? What difference does it make to you? Why do you care? Doesn't do fucking anything. I know why he's mad, because he paid John $3,000. He way overpaid for John, because now everyone's getting John. John's so overexposed now. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's so overexposed now. He's everywhere.
What the fuck, did I shell out $3,000 for this asshole? Is that every fucking stream now?
Yep. John was the worst NFT ever.
Yes.
Just a scam.
Bad investment. You're
But
right.
even at the beginning of that clip, Karen says, "Oh, I hate that."
Now he's saying, Karen,
he'll talk behind your back and then pretend he's your best friend when he's on your show. That's exactly what Kevin is doing right now. He always calls John a buffoon when he isn't on. Why
isn't the hypocrisy police calling him out on
That's
that?
a very good point. That's a very good point, because I didn't understand this thing where Karen's decided that I was going to be his best friend when we got on a show together. Like, I don't know why he thought that. I don't know why he thinks that. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, a guy who self-admittedly doesn't have friends.
He doesn't even like friends.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
I love how Carl's now shocked by this, but let's point out 3 weeks ago, they were buddy. He can rewrite history himself, but they were buddy 3 weeks ago. Talking about how great each other is. He was calling him KB, his buddy KB.
A rusty trombone.
Yes, already heard from Joey C and a bunch of other people. This is all a big
Joey C.
Bob and Scoop. Bob and a dude.
Wait, you're taking the counsel of Joey C?
No, but so if it is, I won't fucking do it because I don't need it.
No, say you need a guarantee of 1,000, and then he can have what's left over because.
So now Karen is actively trying to take money out of my pocket for some reason. I don't know how that helps him in any single way. And the reason why I'm playing these clips to set this up, because we are going to show that Karen's decided to
quit calling him fucking Karen. It's not funny, Karl. It's over. The joke's played out. It's done. We get it. Kevin's acting like a Karen. We understand. You don't have to refer to him as Karen every single time. Dick Fitzwill, $1.99. That was all a work to promote John being on WATP. I mean,
completely rewrite history. A day later, he comes back and changes this entire thing, how everything went down. So we're watching this right now. Thank you, Drunk on Cringe, for putting this together. We're watching what happened. John comes on his show. This is an hour before we're supposed to start our show. And by the way, Karen, the reason why we were doing our show at 6 p.m. Eastern was because I didn't want to compete with Misery Loves Company. So we wanted to do it after your show. And
Yeah, because Kevin would have got more viewers. You weren't doing Kevin a favor. You were doing yourself a favor. Going up against Kevin is not a good idea. He gets a lot of viewers. So you weren't like, hell, I went out of my way to make sure we weren't going on when you were on. Yeah, because you wanted the fucking the spillover from Kevin's show. I mean, that's why I would do after shows. That's why Patrick Melton would do after shows, because we wanted the spillover. 224 people are watching. Hit that like button. 250 gets you a hype train, and you're not going to want to miss today's hype train. I'm telling you, it's going to be one for the ages.
We had it all planned out. At 5 o'clock, an hour before the show, John pops on, and I'm prepping for the show. I have no idea what's going on. I just have Miserable Company in the background, and all of a sudden I see John pop up, and John's like, "Should I do this show?" And Kevin's like, "No, definitely not." I'm like, "What the fuck? The fuck is going on right now?"
Because Carl's going to lie to you. He's going to say YouTube and Apple, everybody's taking their cut, and this is all that's left over.
All right, now Kevin has decided I'm going to lie to Stuttering John. That's a weird thing to say, too. Why do you make up that I'm going to lie to Stuttering John about how much money we made? I showed him all of the accounting after we got done. Thankfully, this actually did end up happening.
Yeah.
I want to thank Alex Stein, I think, for helping me.
So first he's like, don't do the show. If you do the show, get more money. And just so you know, Carl's going to rip you off.
Yeah. And the fact that
trifecta.
The fact that Karen thinks that I'm going to rip him off makes me think that like maybe KB is a liar.
You think?
About shit, because why else would you think that?
You think, Karl, you're now coming around and Kevin's a liar? You're finally figuring it out? Finally?
That's something that you would do. And listen, I'm sorry, Karen, that your pilot didn't get picked up. I actually thought it was pretty good. I watched it. It wasn't bad. But now you're in my world, KB. Now we're on the same level. And the fact that you think you know me.
Just call him Kevin already. It's not KB. It's not Karen. You're not buddy. It's just call him Kevin, his legal fucking name. Thank you for the super chat, $5. Clubfoot Kodak Karl.
Or know anything about me that I'd be dishonest with John? I make enough fucking money. I don't need to steal from Stuttering John. I'm good.
That's what anybody would do.
That's what anybody would
do. To be quite honest, I'd rather watch the Yankees and Mets.
Adam, what should he do? Adam, what should he do?
Please, Adam.
Yeah, I think the guarantee is a good idea.
All right. This is fucking insane. So John then blocks me on Twitter. Well, we were DMing, setting this up. And as I'm watching this happen, he goes on and writes, "All right, I'm not doing the show," and then blocks me, so I can't even respond to him. And he's doing this while he's on the show. He tells Kevin, "All right, I blocked him. I'm done with this." And then he leaves. So I am screaming at them to send me the link. I email Adam, like, "Please send me the link." They decide to let me on the show. And I know this gets confusing when I'm playing clips of me. So I'll just tell you right now that this is me from this past Wednesday, right before I was supposed to go on with somebody on Who Are These Podcasts? You
don't have to explain it. It's like Ray explaining fucking radio
channel.
Play the clip, Adam.
That was fucked
up. I didn't know. I didn't know he's going to really literally take my advice. But
I know what I said, but it's not true.
No, he's using it as an excuse to say, "Oh, look, Kevin told me not to."
Yeah, but if you're gonna have him on, don't shit on him for a week. Just
he didn't really shit on him. He was on today. He didn't shit on him really at all.
Shit on him. Carl's been doing it for years. I've enjoyed it.
But you guys, he was interviewing this Lisa Jordan is a fucking loser. And
again, I just want to remind Jim Stansel brings nothing to the table. He thinks putting those sunglasses on is like a hilarious thing. It's not. I've yet to laugh at anything Jim Stansel has ever said. I really haven't. I mean, the guy's a fucking nothing. I mean, he thinks he's the master of podcasting because he listens to podcasts and he works in a comedy club. You're not.
And you act like he's a loser. She's a fucking gigantic loser. She doesn't fuck anybody. She's like I'm watching a clip, and you guys are right. Like I did. Got women ever come from intercourse? It's like she's a loser. She's trying to marry Andy Dick or whatever the fuck. And then you guys act like he's just leave John alone till he fucking goes back to school and then shit on him again.
Karen is scrambling right here. So all of a sudden we're talking about how Elisa Jordana is a loser. What's that to do with anything? I just watched you on the show tell John to take more of my money and to not do the show. And he's going, "Well, yeah, but Karl, Elisa Jordana," because what happened was
I love that Karl is finally figuring out what Kevin's all about. I mean, He had no problem teaming up with him to shit on me, but now you finally realize what Kevin's all about. Now that, Kevin was going to fuck you over like he fucked me over, how he struck my channel 3 times, how he tried to get me fired from Jim Brewer's gig. You're finally realizing Kevin's a piece of shit. And newsflash, much like Stuttering John, all he cares about is money. None of these people, none of them stand for anything else. All of them. How long's Kevin been doing a show? Almost 10 years, and he's still doing it in his wife's bedroom with a headset on that Alex Stein got him. He's putting zero money into the show. Ripped me off when I was on the show. Pays his guests $100, but paid me $50. And I brought all the content, all of it, when I was on that show. Easily averaging over 1,300 views live. That's a fucking fact. You could suck it, Melton. That's a fact. I don't lie like you. The numbers don't lie. Oh. Sorry, that little rant. As if you're tuning in, I told you at the top of the show that I had food poisoning. I was out of commission all day yesterday, and today I'm not feeling real fucking good right now. Kevin doesn't do a show. Reading super chats isn't content. Like, I'll pull the members up. If you're a member, I'll pull you up on the screen from time to time. Because I'm not trying to shake you for all your money. I'm not trying to tip you over and shake all the change out of your pockets. I appreciate it when you get super chatted. And again, it makes me want to keep doing the shows. It makes me want to put more effort into it. It makes me want to buy things for the shows. So that's how I do it. But I'm not going to milk you for every fucking penny. Like most of these people. Oh, boy, am I hurting right now. Whew. I never had food poisoning, so this is all new to me. I mean, look at these shows. Look at this guy. He hasn't been on my radar as of late because everyone's kind of moved on from him, but he was a guy who backdoored himself into this world with Cumia'S. And that's another reason I can't respect Karl. WATP never went after this guy. They never touched it. They never touched Steel Toe. And he has the most cringe show out of everyone. You can't have a show called Who Are These Podcasts and not cover this dude. Just because he befriended you and said he was coming to DabbleCon. Shout out to the Steel Toe Boring Reddit for providing this clip. I mean, look at this.
Thank you. Oh, my Lord. Hang in there for a couple more minutes, all you 1,000 people watching. We got our e-begging to do here. We're going to knock out this last 50 and then call it a win. There's the links in the chat, boys and girls. Anything.
Let me ask you, who has the most annoying voice, Karl or this guy? Who in the chat has the most annoying voice? I mean, out of everybody, I'm trying to think. Who has the most annoying voice between Steel Toe and Karl? Heartless Romantic says Karl. I mean, they're both really annoying, these voices. Everyone's saying Karl. I don't know. Aaron, this guy says, Aaron, it's a toss-up, man. Aaron's voice, but Karl's laugh is horrible. Aaron. Yeah, I don't know. It's a toss-up, guys. It's definitely a toss. Oh, 250, guys. Congratulations. We hit 250 views. You will be getting a hype train on credit. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do it. I'll even though I'm hurting right now, I'll die for the art. I'll die for the hype train. I'll die on the hype train. Frank B says Kevin's voice is unlistenable. Cousin It says Bob's voice makes me sick. April's voice, they're all bad voices. Rudy says April's voice is the worst. KB has the worst voice. Yes, April. Okay, now April has the worst voice. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. I like bumping the Ducks playing. And look, so he thinks this bit's hilarious. Like it's a black church and they're begging for monies. And he even has April holding out like a little donation bucket. They think this is funny radio right here.
Over $10 gets a shaka. Look at her shake the offering plate. It's almost full.
Fill up my plate, boys.
Fill her up. It's almost there. $50 away.
Oh my God!
Over $10 gets a shaka. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go. Here we go.
Let's be
gospel
melting.
Music. Oh my. Pat Faku says, "Ma shaka, we eat. Ma shaka, get a plate." Godly gumbo for all the brothers and sisters.
I just want to point out how racist this is.
Our cups overfloweth.
Our cup runneth over with listener contributions from this welfare radio show that we do.
I'm going to need a shoulder rub after this
Oh,
one.
boy. We have stopped cold at 50. Can we keep it moving? Do you want to throw in 5?
Yes,
2
you
girls,
do.
1 offering plate, says the mood.
You
Oh,
take
what?
it.
All right. Here we go, brothers and sisters. Let's fill it up here. Whoa. We're
comedy.
shaking it all over the place.
Comedy
See
of this
that?
guy.
It
This
needs
guy's
$50 to be
unbelievably
full,
funny.
and then we're good for the morning. Another
Wow,
Rubber
this is
Friday.
funny.
One more successful day. 45 seconds to go.
45
Streamlabs,
seconds to go.
PayPal,
PayPal.
Venmo,
Venmo.
Rumble. Oh my God, St. G with 50 says you two are fantastic. I'm in
Oh.
tears over here. Let's knock
You
this
remind me of
out.
Tammy
It's
Faye and
done.
Jim Baker.
It's over. St. G has knocked it out. And Shaka's going fucking insane again. Oh my God, Shaka, we love you. He loves this shit. Oh my.
This is a married couple, grown couple in their basement. This is what they do for a living. This is their job. This is how they provide for the family and Ashley LaRue's kids. This is what they do. This is their thing. This is their thing. It's sad. It's pretty sad, right, Frank B? I'm with you on that. It's cringe as fuck.
God.
Thank you. Our
Thank you,
cup
St.
runneth
G.
Over, indeed.
St. G really is the new David Chandler, isn't it?
May God bless you, each and every one.
David Chandler's every
God.
Especially St. G.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for contributing to our show today. We do appreciate it. Anything else that comes in at the last minute?
So that's that. That's just an example of these scumbags. Ah, look at this. Dead fool, where the hell you been, brother? $50. Oops, sorry, I heard the goal and the music got me again. Yeah, he got the sorry, dude. I'll refund that. I don't have the goal. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys. I'm in pain. Oh, my microphone went out. And we're back. Ah, dead fool. Hit the goal. Jesus, I'm an absolute fucking pain right now, guys. All right, I promised you a hype train. Holy shit. Speaking of the goal, the great Ken Mosca, everybody. $50. Glad you're feeling better, Z-Man. Thank you, Ken Mosca. He's another contributing. Oh, that's going to drive Kevin insane. He's watching it right now. Thank you very much, my dear friend. We'll be doing the football podcast coming soon. Big changes to the football program. I hope you can tune in. Look at this. Everyone's happy you're here, Ken. Rudy loves you. Jeff Closer loves you. Robert Spahn wants his hype train. You're going to get it with food poisoning. Spencer K wants the hype train. Chad has red bar disease. Dominic Sin says Ken Mosca's the man. They love you. They love you and Chandler and Dead fool. Let me take a look at that photo again, dead fool. What is that? It's like a truck. What is that, like a truck? I don't know what that is. That's like a truck or something. I don't know. Sorry, I just wanted to see your photo. Explain to me what that photo is, buddy. The hype train's going to be ill, Colt C. Yes, I'm going to be doing it very ill. Yeah, let's get into it. Speaking of the goal, wait, hold on. Deadpool $4.99. How much to quit and take some medicine? I may need your PayPal though. That's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. But let me get an hour in at least. But if you're being serious, like, holy shit. Here it is. Where did it go? Where do you go now? Where you go? Oh boy. I don't know where anything's at. I don't know where any. Here it is. Here's my PayPal if you guys want. Hype train and what do we learn today are the best segments. All right, let's get into it. Let me pull this hype train out of my fucking asshole. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be rough. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get through the hype train. It's gonna be low energy, but I got some backup. So let's go, everybody. Let's get those likes going. Let's get that super chat going because we got a hype train going right now. Woo. I'm sick on the hype train. Yeah. Who's on the hype train? Yeah, Deadpool's on the hype train. Moskinator's on the hype train. Woo! Yeah. Woo! We're doing it, hype train. Let me bring in my backup dancers. The hype train backup dancers. It's the black gay dance team, everybody. Whoa! Yeah! They'll keep this hype train going. Woo! Choo, choo! Deadpool! Choo, choo! Look at these guys dance! Go, go! Go, gay black guy. Go, gay guy. Go, black guy. Go, gay black guy. Go, black guy. Woo! Go, gay black guys. Yeah! Woo! Look at them dance. Deadpool's on the hype train. Yeah! Richard G's a member on the hype train. Heartless Romantics on the hype train. $5 super sticker. Yeah. Go, gay black guy. Go, Blake guy. Woo! They're doing the hype train. Break it down. Hype train. Clubfoot Kodak Karl, $5. Don't crap your pants on the hype train, Chad. Go to bed. And then crap your pants in the bed. Woo! Hype train. Thank you. I'm hurting on the hype train. Not gonna lie. Hurting on the hype train. Hurting on the hype train. Come on, gay black guys, dance already. What are you doing? I didn't bring you on the hype train to sit on your ass. Let's go. Quit sitting around. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now tell your friends to get up and dance. Don't just sit there. It's a hype train. This is my flu game, Mason and Portland. I'm MJ. There we go. Hype train. They're starting to feel it. Come on. Let's go. All of you, get on the hype train. Let's go. Yeah. Now he's sitting down. Let's go. Nobody sits on the hype train. Get off your ass, dude. Tiff, $2 hype trains filled with Hershey squirts. I'm going to shit myself on the hype train. Ah! Whoa! April's mom's cooking you dinner on the hype train. There she is. April's on the hype train. April's on the hype train. Yeah. Yeah, hype train. All right, get out of here, gay black guys. You guys suck sitting down. Nobody sits down on the hype train. Nobody. And I mean nobody. Oh, my God. If you're just joining us, this will be up on members only and Patreon for the entire episode. This, I think Mason in Portland earlier said this is my flu game, my Michael Jordan flu game, and I think you're right. Does it come up, Buddy Zumock? Yes, it does. That's what it is. You want to know why I call it Buddy Zumock? Is because that was the name of my first dog, Buddy. So thank you, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Chad is better than Burnt Chrysler. Did you see he won Comedian of the Year at the Montreal Comedy Festival? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? I hate my profession. I don't want to be a comic anymore. Oh, well, thank you for all the contributions, especially to, Chandler, Mosca, Deadfool. I do appreciate it sincerely. I really am after this. I'm going to go to the bathroom and go to bed. I feel like shit. Bert just last said everything. Well, I want to point out, take some fentanyl for the common cold. All right. I'll call Kate Quigley. All right. I want to point this out. Karl always, I want to just point out how unoriginal he is and how he's, he just copies what everyone does. Even to his band, The Isotopes. Somebody sent this to me. There's a band out of Jersey called The Nerds. Literally, it's The Isotopes. Let me play a little bit of The Isotopes. This is Karl, and I gave Karl his props. He's a good guitar player. And I am a fan of this song, Black Betty by Ram Jam. But look how they're all dressed like nerds. I'm surprised he's not laughing right now. Like, oh my God, Ram Jam, call Black Betty, Pamela Lamb. So these are, okay, this is the Isotopes. They're an instrumental band. It's his passion. All right, now look at this band that somebody sent me. And they've been around longer. They have a bigger following. Here it is. They're called The Nerds out of New Jersey. So they literally just lifted that band. They were like, oh, we're going to do what they're doing. We're just going to do what they're doing. That's what he does. He goes, oh, I'm going to say that. I heard someone say Karen Brennan, so I'll call him Karen now. It's just the unoriginality from all of these fucking cucks is just, it drives me insane. I don't get it. Deadfool, I apologize, guys. Check your PayPal. $5. Let's take a look. I sincerely appreciate it, my friend. Let me pull it up. Live on air. Cumia'S Cucks, everybody. Get paid today. Holy shit, dude. That was hold on. What happened? Where am I? Dude, that was more than generous, Deadfool. Holy shit. That was very, very kind of you. Wow. $400 from Deadfool. That's very kind. You are the man, my friend. Thank you very much. I did not lie. That's true. Somebody said I lied. No, Deadfool just sent me $400. I'm not joking. Good for you. And he also gifted 20 memberships. Well, I think Chandler gifted 20 memberships. They're two different people. Two different people. They're not the same person. You have to trust me on that. You're going to have to trust me. Wow. What's this? Now, Chad, go to bed. See you later this week. You know what? I think you guys are right. Listen, I pulled it out of my ass. I wanted to get some programming up for Patreon and the members only. I didn't want to slack around anymore. So I'm going to go rest for the rest of the day. And I can't thank you enough, Deadfool and Chandler and Mosca and everybody. I've never had food poisoning. So I know it's not the end of the world, but it sucks. It's not fun. It's not funny, but we pulled it out. We pulled the show out of our ass. I got the gay black dance team to come on, which was a hard booking. But we learned. We learned a lot. What did we learn? We learned Karl is the worst of all, according to Spencer K. We learned to drink lots of water. Holy shit. Shout out to Vlad, $20. This is compensation for making you quit the show that one time on MLC. Yes, I was the original Nana Zumock. Sorry, bud. Wow. We learned that Vlad was Nana Zumock. Holy shit. We learned that Ray stinks. Oh. But we learned that all the Cucks are unoriginal. We know them all. We know them. Karl being the worst. Or is it Steel Toe? Shout out to Ashley LaRue. We learned that I have diarrhea. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for listening today, guys. Thank you for all the contributors. Much appreciated. We pulled it out. Got an hour in. I'll see you tomorrow for Mud Shark Loves Misery in the Podcast Wars of 2023. Thank you so much. Have a great day.